Going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is March 23rd, and I know it's been a while. I know I haven't uploaded a video in like 3 weeks or something like that, but I've just been really busy with school. I started a new job, but I've still been posting plays inside my Discord into Winnable. And right now I'm on spring break, so might as well get some videos uploaded. I got 4 NBA player props that I'm going to go over in today's video. I'm not going to do a full slate breakdown, so if that's what you're here for, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that in today's video. But before we get into the video, I want to just do a quick little recap of how I've been doing, because if you guys take a look at my public tracking sheet that I have linked everywhere, you can look at it anytime you want. The beginning of March was not the best for us. What was it, like March 1st to March 12th? We really didn't make any type of profit. But since then, we've stayed locked in. We've stayed the course, and we're up almost 14 units in the last like 10 days. And yesterday we went 2-1, really close to a 3-0 sweep, but Drew ended with 9 points on 3 of 12 from the field. But yeah, the reads have felt really solid recently, and I hope to keep that going now that I'm uploading another YouTube video. So yeah, let's get right into the plays. All right, my first play is in the Lakers-Pistons game, and I took LeBron James under 6.5 assists. You can't really get this anymore. You could get it at minus 145 on Novig. I sent it out at like minus 130. But the read here is that with Luka and with Austin Reeves, and then when LeBron has a tough assist matchup, and I know Cade is out for the Pistons, but to me that just gives them all the more motivation to play better defense. And you guys can see right here when LeBron plays with Luka, with Austin Reeves, versus a top 10 team at limiting assists, he's gone under 6.5 assists in 9 out of 10 games, averaging just 5 assists per game. This is also an away game for the Lakers, and LeBron averages significantly less assists in away games versus home games. And then if we hop over to the Straight Bettin on-off website, shout out to Tyven. Go check out his channel, Straight Bettin. I'll be using it throughout this video. But if we go over to the Los Angeles Lakers, I know you guys probably can't really see the drop-down menu, and RotoWire has LeBron projected to play 34 minutes tonight, so I just put Luka and Reeves on. And then if we just go to LeBron James per 34 minutes, he's averaging 5.4 rebounds, 5.1 assists. And then we apply the matchup of the Detroit Pistons. Let's just go last 10 games. This bumps down LeBron's estimated assists to 4.3 per game. So yeah, I just think LeBron, he's been kind of playing a little injured lately. 7 assists versus a good Pistons defense. This total isn't super high. It's going to be a close game. But like even over their last 5 games, they've been a good defense without Cade being out these last couple games. And so I just really think it's a tough matchup for LeBron to get 7 assists in. He can get 5, 6, I don't care, but I do not think he gets up to that 7 mark. There was a 12.5 RA line, not there anymore, but that would be my pivot if you weren't able to get under 6.5. Obviously, you can't really get it anymore. Maybe it'll get bumped down to, like, the odds will get bumped down closer to game time because Marcus Smart is questionable. But if we go back to Straight Bettin's website and take Marcus Smart off, that doesn't really bother me too much. He's still, with the matchup boost, averaging 5 assists per game, or 5 assists versus the Pistons, I mean. So yeah, I just like LeBron under 6.5 assists. My next play is in the Miami Heat San Antonio Spurs game, and I took Jaime Jaquez Jr. under 21.5 PRA. It's already getting bumped down to 20.5. which is a good sign for me and everybody who tailed when I posted it, excuse me. But I really just think this is a little too high of a line for Jaime when he's projected to play just 24 minutes right here. Coming off a little bit of an injury as well. Andrew Wiggins is probable, and Norman Powell sat out the last like game or two or something, so I think he could play tonight. But even if one of them doesn't play for some reason, I still like this 21.5 line, because let's just look at how Jaime performs when he's on a minutes limit. Let's cap him at 27 because he's projected to play 24, but let's give him like 20 minutes. Okay, decent, like pretty good hit rate. He's gone under in 12 out of 19, but then some of these games here were without a pretty important player, Tyler Hero. And then if we add in Tyler Hero, who's taking shots, assisting his teammates sometimes, grabbing a decent amount of rebounds for a guard, shooting guard, whatever. If we add him in games this season with Tyler Hero, when Jaime Jaquez plays around his projected minutes for tonight, he's gone under 21.5 PR in 9 out of 11 games, averaging 17.5 PRA per game. And I know the only thing that really scares me here is the game total is 240.5 points. I'm guessing the books are just projecting this to be a really fast-paced game. But for a guy like Jaime who scores a lot of his points right at the basket. I'd say he has a pretty tough matchup tonight versus a guy who's 7'5" and is known as the alien. All jokes aside, this is a really tough matchup for him, transition-wise, free throws, isolation, right at the rim, within 10 feet. Similar, like, players have struggled, I guess you could say. Khan and Christian Braun are both way better than Jaime, so whatever. But yeah, I just really like this look, this under. I really like the angle for Jaime Jaquez under 21.5 PRA. My next play is in the Pacers Magic game, and I took Paulo Banchero over 38.5 PRA. I got this at minus 115 earlier on Fanatics, but it looks like it's only available on Novig and FanDuel at minus 128. But I like this line because the matchup is insanely soft. I mean, any way you want to spin it, it's just an insanely soft matchup for Paulo here. And over the last 5 games, the Pacers have been bleeding assists, bleeding rebounds. Their defense has been terrible. They aren't playing to win, so that makes sense. But now that Jalen Suggs is ruled out, I'm expecting Paulo to really take full advantage here of playing in front of his home crowd and kind of just dominating. I think he could be on triple-double watch because Suggs is out. But if we look at games without Franz and without Jalen as well, and then we look at teams that over their last 5 games have been terrible at defense, bottom 10 ranked defense, because the Pacers are the worst defense in the league over their last 5 games. Paulo has gone over 38.5 PRA in all 5 games, averaging 47.2 PRA per game. And then if we just take all this off and look at how he's performed versus the Pacers this season, you can see he's dominated them in both games. This one was with Anthony Black as well, who is also out. This game was with Jalen Suggs and Anthony Black. So he took 21 shots with both those guys, 18 when Suggs and Franz were out, and now Anthony Black is out for this game too. So I'm expecting a pretty high floor for Paulo when it comes to field goal attempts. And then he also has 16 rebound chances, 13 rebound chances, 9 and 10 potential assists. I really think he could be on triple-double watch here. He came pretty close in both games, just kind of fell short on the assist market there. But like I said, the Pacers are bleeding assists, so I could see him getting up there to 7-8 assists, maybe come close to a triple-double, but just dominating the game overall. If we hop back over to Straight Bettin's website and look at games since the All-Star break without Franz, Suggs, and Black, Paulo's projected to play 36 minutes tonight, so you go down, you select Paulo Banchero. Per 36 minutes, he's averaging 29 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 44.9 PR. Then we can add the matchup, but obviously it just boosts the numbers even higher. I really think 38.5 PRA is a really good look. I know I just said PR, I meant PRA. But yeah, I like Paulo Banchero to dominate tonight versus the Pacers over 38.5 PRA for a unit. Now my 4th and final official play as of right now, and if I do add more plays to my official card, they will be posted in Discord. So make sure you guys check the description and join. And if you want to pay for the picks even earlier, you can join my Winnable for $5 a month. But I'm just here to give you guys free picks on YouTube. So yeah, my 4th and final play is Drew Holiday over 9.5 RA. Looks like you can get this still at the old ESPN bet, the score for minus 130. This is a play that I've been running all season long, and Drew is one of my favorite players. I'm a Bucks fan, so when he won the championship with us in 2021, I will forever love Drew Holiday. I'm sad that he's not on the team anymore, but like I said, the last time me and my Discord and everyone who tailed took this play, when Rob Williams is out, because this is a back-to-back for the Blazers, so Rob Williams is going to not play. He's going to get ruled out, even though if he's not listed as questionable or doubtful or whatever. But everybody obviously goes to Donovan Clingan. Without Rob Williams, why is he not just the first person on this list? Without Rob Will, since, he just dominates without him ever since Clingan actually stepped up his game. But what I look at and have been looking at recently, I was smacking that Donovan Clingan line, but now his lines are so high. So I pivot over to Drew Holiday. We laddered his rebounds in the last game. I think it was versus the Nets. And then I also put 0.5 units on his 9.5 RA. And what I really like about this is without Rob Williams, but with Denny Advia, Drew Holiday has gone over his RA line in 8 out of 8 games, averaging 13.1 RA per game. I mean, this line is at 9.5, and he's averaging 13.1 RA. And he's not projected to play a really low amount of minutes or anything. He's projected to play 31 minutes on the second night of a back-to-back. And like when we look at back-to-back games, he's performed just fine. This game he played 22 minutes, so we just take that out because he probably won't play just 22 minutes tonight. He's over in 5 out of 6 back-to-back games this season, averaging 11.5 RA. He just had 14 RA versus the Nets before. Let's see if he played them again. No, just one time this season, but 11 rebound chances, 9 rebounds. I could see him doing that again. I really debated laddering his rebounds again. If you do that, that's completely cool with me. But I just put 2 units on his over 9.5 RA at minus what I get it for, 140. I might try and cash that out and put the money on this minus 130 line, but yeah, my fourth and final play is Drew Holiday over 9.5 RA. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Literally anything, I don't care. As always, guys, make sure you check out Props Madness. That's what I used throughout the entire video, and that's who we will thank our 4-0 sweep to tonight. But yeah, guys, that's all I got. Have a good day. Peace out.